Hey everyone, this is a Shulker box crafting system. It's an improvement over the one Mango released maybe a week ago. So it works the same way. You have items here, you take them out of a box, a new one is going to get dispensed. You craft them up into blocks or whatever you fancy, and then place the crafted results in the other box. And then new boxes always get dispensed when this one is empty or this one is full, so you always have something to craft. Now the problem that it fixes, so over here I have Mango system, is that typically when you take items out, you shift double click like this. And then you have an item in your inventory or in your hand, and basically as the shulker box gets broken, your item gets thrown on the ground, and that's kind of annoying. It's especially annoying if you're standing right here and the item gets sucked by the hopper. And then the other side also has the same problem when you shift double click, though it's kind of rare that this happens. Now, fortunately, there is a really nice fix, and as you can guess from the armor stands over here, we just use armor stands to detect when the box is open and only break it when it's closed. So over here, if I take items out, as you can see, the box has signal strength 0 right now, but it still doesn't get destroyed, and only when I close it, then it gets destroyed. Now, there's a bit more to it. So we can't exactly use normal pressure plates, and there's a really nice feature about comparators that I don't think many people are aware of. So here we could obviously use such a pressure plate, but then the problem is um, if we have an empty box, we can't really detect it because this always outputs signal strength 15. But fortunately, if we have a signal strength pressure plate that is less than signal strength 15, so for instance, if this here were signal strength 5, or in this case, signal strength 1, then whatever the signal strength of the box is going to override the pressure plate. So for instance, over here, we have, say, signal strength 2, and then signal strength 2 wins over the signal strength 1, and if we have signal strength 0, then signal strength 0 actually wins over 1 because 1 is less than 15. There's a very explicit check for this in the code, so I don't believe it's a bug, but regardless of whether or not it's a bug, it's amazingly useful in this case. So it allows us to do essentially the same thing as Mango in about the same size. The only different size really is that we're one block extra over here. Me and Methods really tried to compact it, but we couldn't really get it down. We could maybe use the space in the middle to compact it a bit more, but in my opinion, it's better to just have two separate instances for each box. We also have the buttons like Mango did. I didn't include the chests because in my opinion that's ugly, but you could obviously just extend these chests on this side and do the same thing at the bottom. You can extend them. Now there were other suggestions in Mango's comments. One of them was to use the emptied boxes to refill the other side's boxes essentially, so you'd need some kind of an item elevator maybe in the middle. I'm against this change simply because I'd much rather use the empty boxes to send them back to whichever farm they came from to get more items. So for instance on SciCraft we use this for a netherwart farm. I'd much rather use these shulker boxes to go back, get more netherwart, and use some separate shulker box storage to fill this side over here. Alright, that's going to be about it for today. Thank you for watching. There will be a world download in the description, and bye bye.